This question is from Trevor313. Dear Misty, if you ever get on RuPaul's Drag Race, you're going to become a superstar. And if you win, your star is going to get even bigger. My question is, will you still do the Ask Misties and the Misty Minutes? Your fans like me will really, really appreciate it. Well, I'm kind of giving up on the whole RuPaul's Drag Race thing. I have auditioned for 5 years in a row. And honestly, for 5 years in a row, I thought I made it. Until I didn't. Meaning, they've called me, they've emailed me, they've asked for more pictures, they've asked for more video, they've asked for this, they've asked for paperwork. And every year, I think I get in. I've even been featured in the casting episode on Season 2 with Alaska. She goes, "Yes, my name's Alaska." And then I'm like, "Hi, I'm Misty Eyez." But to answer your question, now, I'm really good friends with a lot of people every season that have been on RuPaul's Drag Race. And one thing I have learned from them is when you're on the show, you travel a lot. Now, if I were to be on the show, that would be the biggest side effect that I would love. Because I love traveling. If I could perform in every city in the United States of America, I would love it. I love going to new places and meeting new people. I love it. But my New Year's resolution one year was to travel a lot. And I did a lot of bookings that year. I did Vegas, Boston, Milwaukee. I did a bunch of random, Houston, Dallas, I think. Yeah, Dallas. And one thing that I have learned traveling, I still love it, but one thing I've learned while traveling is that there's a lot of alone time, meaning you're in your hotel room, and, for example, the promoter of the club picks you up, like in Milwaukee. I performed at the Boom Room, or the Room, they're like two bars side by side, Boom Room, and the club promoter picked me up, took me to this gorgeous hotel, dropped me off and said, "I'll be back in, 5 hours or 4 hours, take a nap or whatever," which was great. And I looked out my window, took a picture of the view, and then I turned on the TV, and thank God I brought my laptop. And the answer to your question is yes. This is something I do for fun. Nobody pays me to do this. Nobody, it's not my job. It's something I do for fun. And with that downtime, I really think that, yeah, sitting in those hotel rooms, I could be like, let me do a quick Misty Minute. I've got a couple hours to spare. Or I could be editing them, in the layovers of the planes or whatever. So, yeah, I really think that I still would do it. I don't think that becoming famous, I would stop. I did take a break this year, but not because I was famous, but because I had to move. And I have a bunch of stuff. And it took me literally like a month and a half, 2 months to pack everything, and then a month and a half and 2 months to unpack everything, and a month of literally depression, meaning I was miserable, and I kind of hated my life. I moved into a much smaller, much less glamorous apartment, and I was like, ugh, I hate my life. But the reality is, it's more affordable for me. It's within my budget. And it's just one of those things that we have to ride the wave. And I've come out of it, and I've started recording videos again and editing videos that I recorded before I moved. And yeah, I definitely think that I still would. But you'd probably have a lot more Misty meets. Like, if I was in a new city meeting, if I was in, I can't think of where, but, like, for example, if I was in California, I'm like, "Hey, this is Morgan McMichael's backstage, blah, blah." I think I would do a lot of that because it's fun to do that. I bring a camera with me almost always. It's almost always in my purse. I just forget to bring it out. But, yeah, that's probably what I would do. But the real question is, am I going to audition next year? Maybe. Anyways, that was an Ask Misty. Loving you is easy. Bye.